This is Chris from the TraderGuide.com taking a look at your um, Bitcoin chart here. And Bitcoin is definitely, it's doing better than it was yesterday, kind of stabilizing. For what it's worth, it took me about 10 minutes to write the transcript of this, maybe not even that. And we went from positive zero point 0.1 to we're now down a third of a percent. So things are starting to roll over again. And that kind of goes right along with what I was saying, that this candlestick does not invoke a lot of confidence. Now, I do think there is a lot of support somewhere around 18,000. The question is whether or not that holds. And if it doesn't, then we begin to look at longer term charts. And I start looking towards 12,000 ish area right around there to see if I can start buying Bitcoin. And that is what I would consider to be the perfect accumulation area. I do think we get there. Main reason being is number one, you can see the ATR shows just how the volatility has just been sucked out of this market. Nobody cares. That being said, monetary policy coming out of the Fed remains tight. It's likely going to stay that. We're just now starting to run off the balance sheets. And ironically, that's what Bitcoin needs. It needs help from the Federal Reserve. It needs the Federal Reserve to get loose with its monetary policy. It's now a asset that a lot of institutional players are involved in. So it's going to act like one. And until we get that, Bitcoin's going to have a really tight correlation with especially the stock market. So let me compare it to, let's see here, maybe the NASDAQ. Yeah, you can see NASDAQ's a little bit more volatile. But if you think about the NASDAQ rising the way it has and then falling while Bitcoin only did that, that makes a certain amount of sense because we had fallen really hard. So people are going to be a little bit more interested in putting money into stocks than an extreme asset like the Bitcoin market. So you can see it follows the same shape, and I think that's going to continue to be the case. So really, at this point, I just don't have an argument for buying Bitcoin. Now, at 12,000, I'm going to start accumulating for the next bullish run. We'd have to take out, I'd say, 25,000 for me to even take this seriously on any rally. Short-term rallies offer shorting opportunities at the first signs of exhaustion, most likely via the CFD markets.